Yo, what's good YouTube? This is Jay from T&J. I'm excited. We are in the playoffs. Our goal in the beginning was to make the playoffs. Our GM didn't even believe in us. He said our goal was just to finish above 500. And our 3-year goal was to make the playoffs. But we exceeded expectations. Nobody expected us to get that last wild card spot. We caught up to the Diamondbacks in a win or go home game. Man, I'm just pumped up, man. I can't lie. I'm so pumped up. But let's just, before we get into this showdown, the rematch versus Madison Bumgarner, another winner go home, back-to-back games, I gotta show y'all some awards. NL MVP Chris Bryant, back-to-back. He does it again. He's a beast. He hit 310, 52 home runs. You gotta be kidding me. He hit 52. That is crazy. Man, I think that's like the most in a long time. I mean, in a long time. He hit 310, 52 home runs, 125 RBIs. I mean, he had a huge year. In the AL MVP, no other than Mike Trout. He's finished in the MVP voting 1 or 2 in the last 5 years. He's either finished first or second. That's amazing. Let's just look at the rest of the NL awards. So Clayton Kershaw wins the Cy Young. He's a beast. He went 21-4 with a 2.43 ERA. Let's see what his whip was. His whip was a 0.91. It's always below 1, it seems like. Look at this. He's always close to 1 or around 1. That's crazy. The batting title, Chris Bryant wins it. Reliever of the year, Wade Davis, which is pretty surprising. I mean, it's not surprising, but man, I was hoping Neftali Feliz was going to win this because think about it. He came out of nowhere, but I guess they give it to the best team with the best pitchers. So the Cubs, Wade Davis. But look at this. Lewis Brinson takes home the NL Rookie of the Year. Man, that is amazing because remember when I was talking about him, I was like, man, I don't know because he's struggling at the plate. He's not hitting for average. He only hit 241, but he had 27 RBIs, which led our team, 60 RBIs, which isn't bad, He didn't play the whole season up in the MLB level, so you got to kind of cut him a break there. Maybe next year, we're looking for him to have a huge year next year because he takes over. I'm probably going to put him in left or right field. Probably right field because Braun's going to be in left. I don't know. Whoever's better in the field is going to play right field. So he might be in left. He might be in right. We'll see. He's not going to be in center because he's a defensive liability in center because you need a guy that can be rangy, that has a good arm out there. And he's just average, to be honest, in the field. He's a good at the plate, especially versus left hand. His left hand, right hand splits. I don't know if they have it in here. Let me see. Let's see. I don't know if they have the splits here, but left hand versus right hand is like night and day. Literally, he's hitting close to like 330 versus lefties, and he's hitting like 230 versus righties. It's crazy. Luckily, we're going against Madison Bumgarner, so man, we're gonna be looking for him to have a big game versus Mad Bum. This is crazy, man. We are in the playoffs. I'm not gonna waste no time. Let's get into that action. Are we gonna win? Are we gonna go home? Let's go. So we are here. Finally, we made the playoffs. We're going up against the Giants in this wild card win or go home game. We got Junior Guerra going on the mound for us against Mad Bum. You know they're going to start him. So right out of the gate, Jonathan VR cannot get anything done to lead off the game. But Lewis Brinson hits a hard liner to Triple's alley. He's rounding first, headed for second. He did not get a triple on this, though, because it took a nice bounce off the wall, helped the fielder out. Ryan Braun probably swings at a ball there, but at least advances the runner to third. And Eric Thames comes through again. Time and time and again this season, he's come through for us. I'm glad we have him locked up with a contract. Now here, Junior Guerra is walking Hunter Pence and Brandon Bell, who I am afraid of because last time we played the Giants earlier in the season, he belted the ball like his name is. So here we are, Jet Bandy. He's getting a hit to the right side. I've been switching between him and Kurt Suzuki. I decided to give him the start because he's more reliable. And they walked the pitcher, Junior Guerra, but Jonathan VR swings at a pitch in the dirt. So they get out of that inning. Madison Bumgarner's pitching well. And here in the bottom of the second, Junior Guerra walks a batter and Denard Span smacks one up against the wall. I try to play it off the wall, but it just bounces right past me. And here I throw all the way home and I go for the tag and he is safe. The runner gets under the tag. So they are on the board. They tie the game up 1-1 here in the second inning early in the game. And we're on to the fourth inning and Madison Bumgarner is finding his groove. He's striking out 3 batters in that inning. And here on the bottom of the fourth, we give up a hit down the line. Junior Guerra leaves one, a nice one down the middle for the batter. And he hits it the other way. And look at this, the next batter hits a line drive to center field. And Keon Broxton actually misjudges the ball. He takes a step back, thinks it's farther than what it is, and a run scores. And look at this, the Giants bring the gloves to this game. Those are the kind of plays we're dealing with this game. I was getting good pitches to hit. I just could not do anything with them. Keon Broxton pops out, and Domingo Santana actually comes in to pinch hit, and he gets a hit. So that ends Madison Bumgarner's day, and they bring in Hunter Strickland out of the bullpen to get them out of the inning, and he strikes out VR with that 98-mile-per-hour fastball. And here Lewis Brinson actually gets a hold of a pitch, but he just misses it. I mean, that thing was so perfect. I timed it perfect and everything. Had the reticle right in the middle. Now we're on to the 8th inning. Corey Knebel is on the mound for us at this point in the game. Junior Guerra only lasted 5 innings. I had to take him out. So Corey Knebel gives up 2 big flies to left field. This one's at the warning track, and luckily Braun closes in on it. And the next batter, Buster Posey, we get looking, and they bring in their closer to bring them to the promised land. And Eric Thames just misses a pitch right down the middle. I can't believe he missed that one. But some more 9th inning heroics.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove.
Travis Shaw this time comes through in the clutch in the 9th inning and ties the game at 2. Wow, another 9th inning home run to tie it up. This is amazing. But Corey Knebel in the bottom of the 9th walks the first batter. He gets the next batter to pop out to left. And we get 1 out in the inning, but I cannot risk it. I have to bring in Neftali Feliz because I need these outs. I cannot give up a run. And here Denard Span hits a little dribbler to third base, but Travis Shaw doesn't get him in time. So now there is a guy on first and second. And look at this. Nick Hundley comes in to pinch hit and ends the Brewers season. This is crazy. It's over. They're celebrating on their home field. This sucks. I mean, we came a long way. We defied odds. And all it took was 1 swing of the bat, and our season is over. We're going to keep our heads up, though. Man, what a great season by the Brewers. We're going to have to get a big off season. Stay tuned because We're going to have to improve in the pitching department. We're going to have to find some pitching. We might have to find a true number one. Even though Guerra had a good season, I feel like he didn't have any help at the top of the rotation. But we had a good season. We exceeded expectations. So hit subscribe, and we're going to make improvements this offseason.